This family's kitchen has seen better days.
There's a point at which retro becomes non-functional.
It's time to take out the trash and start fresh. But will Rain sync plans for a quick renovation?
Water started coming into the kitchen.
That's next on New Spaces. Charlie and Heather Schenk purchased this 1920s custom-built home 3 years ago.
We bought the house because of the property. It's on 3 wooded acres.
The house was traditionally just a summer cottage.
Today, this former summer retreat is home to the Schenks. But, like most families, the heart of their house is the kitchen.
We have a lot of traffic in our kitchen. Emily and Charlie both do their homework at the kitchen table every day. We're in there a lot together.
The previous owner designed the kitchen in the early 1960s with many high-end features. Granite countertops, stainless steel appliances, and top-of-the-line oak cabinets put this kitchen ahead of its time. Now, the Schenks agree, for this retro kitchen, time has run out.
So this is it?
This is it.
This is the kitchen.
Yeah.
What's wrong?
Well, it's a great,
nice kitchen.
It's a great big space, and we've been happy with it. It's time. There's a point at which retro becomes non-functional. Like,
I notice you're looking at that.
Like this.
This is the problem?
Yeah, this is a problem.
So if you have guests over or a party or just family members, you got to do a lot of this.
Everybody wants to come in and hang out by the cook when you're having a party, and this just makes it, you can't carry on a conversation. It's just so low. It's the one thing I've wanted gone for the 3 years we lived in this house.
It's really in the way.
And, oh, okay, well, that's one way of having a conversation in the kitchen, right?
For Heather, feeding a family of 4 is tricky on this stovetop.
First of all, I really don't like the electric, but I'd really prefer to have a gas range. This one I kind of have to bang on to make sure it's on and then kind of test it with my hand, and these two are hit or miss. So it's really...
Bit of a gamble.
Yeah, it is.
The oven functioning?
The oven is functioning. It's rather dirty right now because I'm anticipating ripping it out of the wall. But, you know, you could put it on 350 and it may, in actuality, be at 150 or 475. It's just very unreliable.
Oh, you got something missing here.
Well, yeah, the front of our cabinet came off one day.
Charlie, is she a slammer?
She is a big-time slammer. It was a...
If people don't make me angry, I do not slam.
Now, it looks like you have here it looks like a food processor at one point. It's still functioning? Yeah, it is. That's kind of cool.
Yeah. You know, there must be
6 speeds?
There must be something to set on top of it, and we don't have that.
Right,
Yeah.
which makes that completely useless.
You think this is loud? You should hear this guy.
Oh, yeah?
Yeah. It cleans, but it does it with a really loud...
Sorry, can you repeat that?
Yeah.
Well, it's making me a little crazy right now. You mind if we... Wow, okay, that's annoying. Cabinetry, not crazy about that? Or is it
You know, it's weathered. You can see where the grease and the steam have really taken a toll on the wood itself.
What's this little gadget here? What do we got going on here? Oh, it's a warmer.
That's right. It's a great thing to have. I've used it a few times when we've had bigger parties. You know, I don't know how much longer it's going to be functional.
Helping to add to the problem is an almost useless freezer and refrigerator.
And they're both 1960s, so this has already had some work done on it to keep it running, and the freezer decides to defrost itself whenever it wants. This is the matching freezer, yeah, and you can see the damage, from its defrosting on its own. It's going to go any day, we feel.
I am in Ohio.
What day?
The Schenks are a family constantly on the run, and a helpful way to keep them on schedule is this large bulletin board.
So this would be the center of your universe.
Yeah, this here is the cork board. This is where all of our activities are laid out here, whether the kids have library or gym or art or piano.
With 2 working parents, it's really nice to come in here and take a quick shot at this board and say, okay, where's everybody need to be today and what time do they need to be there?
But it is a lot of cork, so we're looking to maybe, I don't know, trim it down.
Reduce the cork.
Right.
To help create the perfect kitchen, Heather and Charlie call on designer Don Raney.
I'm worried that we're going to lose storage space. As much as I hate that thing, are we going to lose some storage space?
We know it's in the way. But what we don't want to do is take something away from you in this remodel that you already have. With the storage that you're going to be missing by removing that, let's take all your cabinets up, all the way up to the ceiling.
Good.
Don's layout for the kitchen will look like this. The 40-year-old oak cabinets will be replaced with 221 square feet of new custom-built cabinets. In place of the large overhead cabinet will go 2 chandeliers. The electric cooktop will go away, and a gas cooktop with a downdraft ventilation unit will take its spot. A state-of-the-art cooking tower will be relocated to where the refrigerator sits. The noisy dishwasher will be replaced with a new quiet model. The pantry will go away, and in its place will be a full-size refrigerator and separate freezer. With the ideas and plans in order, the Shanks are hoping for the best as they move into this major undertaking.
We're trying to make our mark on this house, and we think by redoing this kitchen in the right way, we're making a mark that 40 years from now, someone will hopefully say, this is a great kitchen.
Coming up, will this 40-year-old kitchen come apart in a snap?
Tell you what, this is going to be fun.
And what's Heather so happy about?
You know, I like to slam, so I can't slam up the door like this.
That's next on New Spaces. Heather and Charlie's 40-year-old kitchen has been around. Now it's demo day and the crew is on site ready to give this space a beat down. First to go, the biggest monstrosity in the room.
This has been a moment I've been waiting for a long time. That's great. Get it out of here. This makes the whole room look so much bigger.
The faulty electric cooktop is next.
Nice.
The greasy oak cabinets are history, and the broken down oven is out of here too. The noisy dishwasher is next in line, but wait.
I didn't unload the dishwasher. Yeah. Thank you.
And lastly, the antiquated fridge and freezer are rolled out with ease. After 4 hours, the Shanks kitchen is no more.
I'm very excited about it. Definitely want to turn the page now. It's going to be fun to see the next few steps going forward.
With demo behind them, Heather and her designer look at the latest in kitchen design options.
Yeah, I wanted to show you this kitchen, Heather, because it has some of the elements that your kitchen could have. I mean, there's a lot of different things going on here and kind of play off some ideas. One thing that attracted me to this kitchen to show you was the size of the island.
It's a nice size island. This is exactly the size I think I would want. And I like the idea of having the cooktop and maybe having room for seating so people could sit while I was cooking. And...
Check out the cabinets here.
Yeah. That's beautiful.
Make you happy?
Well, you know, I like
happy?
to slam, so I can't slam up the door like this.
Yeah. Well, these are some ideas. There's some more showrooms. So let's go take a look at some of the other displays. Let me ask you this. Did you notice anything over here in the sink area? Where's the dishwasher?
I don't know. Where is the dishwasher?
Take a look.
Oh, that's
see where
cool.
the towel bar is?
Is this it?
Yeah. It's an integrated dishwasher, okay, which all that means is it's built in with cabinet fronts. You're talking furniture at this point versus just regular cabinets, and that really gives it that nice custom built-in look.
Yeah.
Let's remember that idea, get our list going, and you want to go take a look at some more ideas?
Sure.
Let's go. Here, there's another kitchen I want to show you. This is kind of at the opposite end of the spectrum from the other ones you looked at. We're getting a little
too modern.
Maybe too modern?
Yeah, I definitely like the crisp white. It's very nice. I'm not wild about the color of the lower cabinets.
What I would encourage you to do is just do the opposite extreme. Let's find a black painted finish and do the base that way and kind of mix the two together in the same way that they've injected some color with the tile here.
I love the tile.
All right, well, good. Well, let's do this. Let's find Joe. Let's talk about some of these ideas that we've seen in all the examples and see what we can pull together for you and Charlie.
Sounds good.
Okay.
This is the display I was referring to. This is actually a bathroom vignette, but you can imagine it in a kitchen cabinetry. Same door style, everything. Basically, this is our inset styling where you have your face frame that goes around the door. This is a 3-inch style and rail. With our cabinets, we have an option of the outer edge being different or this being different. You have many different choices to choose from.
How do you think this would look with a black finish on the bottom?
Oh, it'd be great as long as it's done right in proportion. This is a black door right here. As you can see, what I was telling you about before is, see, this is a 3-inch rail, this is 2. You have different options you can do in here, depending on how, and you can even do it plain, just square also, depending upon how you want, you know, what kind of styling you were going for.
It's pretty.
Yeah, so if you're doing black.
I love the color contrast. The black and the white and some of the cabinets you've shown us are really going to work out for us. But I'd like to talk to my husband about it, and then we'll get back to you.
Back at the house, the project is revving up for some major work. Before drywall is installed, electricians mount the housing for 16 new can lights. Designers Don Raney and his partner Jaymes Richardson are on site to oversee the process.
See that one there?
Yeah.
There'll be 3 in the middle.
Okay.
With the lights in, these guys rock the kitchen in no time. Three hours later, the space is completely drywalled. Coming up, the project is on schedule, but will delays caused by Mother Nature push Heather and Charlie over the deep end?
We got a phone call from Jaymes telling us that the kitchen floor was flooded.
Next on New Spaces. It's week 4 in Heather and Charlie's kitchen remodel, and today the floor tile is going in. But an unexpected day-long downpour brings everything to a halt.
The gutter system's very old. They're old copper gutters. One of the gutters got real clogged and backed up and caused the water to fall right onto the patio and seeped right into the kitchen.
It took about 3 or 4 days for the floor to dry. Then, of course, we had to start all over again.
With the flooding dilemma under control, work gets back on track. It's now 6 weeks into the remodel, and today, 400 square feet of Italian porcelain floor tile is being installed.
This is the one part where, you know, this is where you can finally say now you're starting to see some development of the new stuff going in, and we're real happy with this floor.
It's 10 days later, and installation of the cabinets begins with the biggest piece, the cooking tower. However, a quick adjustment must be made to make the cabinet fit in place.
Because it's an 8-foot high cabinet, you have to make a little bit of compensations there so that we could get it installed.
Terrific. Terrific. Looks great.
It's right where it needs to be.
The guys move swiftly with the install, but are careful not to move too fast. The base cabinets are custom designed with a painted finish. Don and Jaymes are on pins and needles as they oversee the cabinets go into place.
Careful. Yeah.
Whoa, yeah, please. Extremely careful, please. Big time.
There's a lot at risk if any damage occurs to these high-end babies.
So this is where we get nervous. We're just trying to, you know, assure the homeowner that the contractors are going to put them in very delicately, not to jeopardize or anything with the finish of the cabinets, especially the black. We went through probably 5 different finishes to arrive at just the black finish that we're using here.
The cabinets are screwed to the wall and clamped together to ensure a tight fit. 3/4-inch dovetail full extension drawers with a self-close device are next, followed by inset square-style doors. What'll bring the space closer to completion is the installation of the appliances. Quiet is the key word when it comes to this fully integrated dishwasher. Next is the installation of the appliances for the cooking tower. The warming drawer, convection microwave, and dual convection wall oven all fit perfectly in their designated spots. After tweaking the height of the stainless steel refrigerator and freezer, these 36-inch beauties instantly become one of the focal points in the room.
This is our freezer. Maybe you have to check. Yeah, that's our freezer.
Now for the big boys. These white statuary marble countertops with a 3-inch eased edge make for a perfect match between the black and white cabinets.
This is awesome. It's more than what we had expected. With the statuary marble, one thing that makes it dramatic, besides the whiteness to it, is how pronounced the veining is. And we've got a large cutout here because it's the gas cooktop and then the downdraft that pops up. So all of that will fit right in here.
At this stage, the finishing touches include the install of tennis baby green subway tile.
I love it. I really do. I mean, when they came back with a real vibrant green, I thought it was pretty. One of our objects was to kind of bring the outdoors in. So I think that color really is a neat fix for us.
And the family's information keepsake is being downsized.
It's been hard the last 4 months not having a place to put our stuff. We don't know where we're going or what we're doing. So I'm excited to have a corkboard again.
Oh, yeah. All right.
Yeah, it's nice.
It looks great, yeah. Yeah, you know, two things come to mind immediately. It's so much brighter, and it looks like you have so much more room, although you didn't knock any walls out or anything.
No, you're not kidding. Well, we've taken out that island, that cabinet island that hung in the center there.
Yeah.
Made the room look twice as big. So that alone really makes it look bigger.
That, and I think the lighting and just the white open space, it's so bright in here. So some mornings I feel like I need sunglasses.
You know, one of the things that's giving you more light is the light cabinets. Now, you've gone with a combination of black and white. Why?
We wanted more of a furniture feel. I didn't want, you know, all matching everything. I kind of like to mix it up a little bit, and I just thought, like, with the different colors and the bright colors that we're using, that black and white would be good, and we're really happy with how it turned out. And the cabinets themselves, I mean, we have space that we're not even using. I need to go buy some dishes.
Didn't you have a food processor somewhere in here that was built into the
Completely forgot about that.
countertop, right?
did.
Are you going to miss that?
No.
Not too much.
One of the issues we had was slamming. How's the slamming going?
Well, with soft close feature.
I can't slam anymore. It just kind of pulls it. Yeah.
And
It's slam prohibitive.
Yes, it is.
Task lighting was limited in the old kitchen. But in the new kitchen, there are lights galore.
How many can lights do you have here?
I never counted them.
I lost
A
count.
lot.
A lot.
Yeah.
So, no, we've added a lot more lighting in here.
Tell me about these chandeliers.
Well, these chandeliers caught our eye. We love the antler look. And
We have a lot of deer, and we're constantly in the backyard watching them come in and out of the woods, and it just seemed like it fit the house.
From the counters to the appliances, the Shanks tried to modernize this kitchen while preserving the character of the home.
The countertops have been great. We kind of went with marble. A lot of people use granite, but we decided to step up and use marble. It's a terrific surface.
It's got a great feel to it. It's
Yeah,
so
real
soft.
soft.
And you've gone with the farm sink.
Just yesterday we had a party, and I was washing pans after everybody left, and you could fit in a whole cookie sheet or a whole roasting pan in there.
You've also upgraded with the appliances.
Oh yeah, this is the brand new dishwasher. Super quiet.
Yeah.
Well, do you remember how loud the old one was?
Heather's old electric stovetop made it almost impossible to prepare a meal. Now with this top-of-the-line gas cooktop, cooking is a thrill.
We went from electric to gas, and cooking on gas is just so much better.
What are you doing about ventilation for the stove? How are you dealing with
Just
that?
push that button.
Okay.
Push it again.
There we go. Ah, okay.
Isn't that neat?
Here's George Jetson.
Our kids push it like 10 times a day, so yeah, and then it
That's
just
very
disappears. So it's just fabulous.
With the addition of this new cooking tower, overcooked meals are a thing of the past.
Our last oven was so old that it was a great oven, but it just stopped working, and we didn't know what temperature we had, and everything is so even now. You know exactly what you're getting when you pull it out of the oven, which is nice.
But cool features if you wanted to hide the console.
It's great, and then of course we built our microwave in too, which used to be sitting out on our counter, so it freed up some more counter space.
The fridge and freezer have gone from showing signs of wear and tear to these two new stainless steel models. And one of the smallest appliances in the kitchen has Charlie's name written all over it.
In the designs, we were able to put in a wine cooler. So this is absolutely my favorite appliance after 5 o'clock.
Well, one thing you did keep from the old kitchen is the cork board, but you've changed it up a little bit.
it's great to be able to tack things up because it lets us know where we are in our life. But we didn't so much like the corkboard, so we figured out a way to kind of blend it into the wall. There's cork behind there, but then it's been covered.
Heather and Charlie are delighted to finally have a new kitchen that the entire family can enjoy.
You know what I love about what you've done is you've managed to keep the kind of country cottage feel, but still added all this high-tech stuff, which makes your lives easier in the long run.
You're right, you hit the nail on the head. It's been a great come together, both of them. It's an amazing room.
My favorite part is
The dog center here. You've even incorporated the dog's needs in your renovation.
So now he's got his own little nook, and he took right to it. We didn't even have to coax him into it.